This is Candy Johnson. I am your host, and this is Real Talk, brought to you by Real Raw Records. Today, I'm doing things a little different. This particular broadcast, the title is It's a Miracle, or What is a Miracle? I personally don't believe in miracles. And before you judge me, just wait until the summation of this broadcast so you'll understand, at least from my perspective, why I don't particularly believe in the word miracle or miraculous. All right. Now, when people say it's a miracle, generally what they are referring to is something that seemed to be impossible. All right? And it may seem to you to be impossible to play an instrument without any prior knowledge or the strategic learned knowledge that they teach in music school. But you'll see me playing, and I don't know no keys, and I don't know no chords, but I know how to rock the house. You ain't down from getting on me, and if you ain't gonna do it, it's up to me to quit. Yeah, but I ain't no phone call. I said you don't feel. You ain't no phone getting on me, and if you ain't gonna do it right, tell me to quit. Well, I hate you from cold. And just told me you gotta have some funky praise. Quit me down. Quit me down. Gotta have some funk in your place. Bring me down. Bring me down. Gotta have some fun, and you gotta have that free time. Brown said, whatever you say, they gotta be funky. But can you say, whatever you say, you gotta have some funk in your brain. And everybody ain't got no funk, you just don't do it. And if you ain't gonna do it right, I said you need to quit. I'm in cold weather. I'm in cold weather. I don't need it, I do it again. I don't need it, I do it again. I don't need it, I do it again. I do that, I did it again. I don't need it, I did it again. Do that, I did it again. Cause I'm in cold weather. I got no phone there, we, yeah. We got. All right, y'all. I think we done rocked out enough. We got some funk with it. All right. If you didn't understand the words of that song, is that the title of that song is "Funk in the Praise," and that's a song that totally and completely describes my philosophy in life. And my philosophy in making good music, and my philosophy in creativity, that if it ain't got no funk on it, it just don't fit. And if you ain't gonna do it right, then you need to quit. All right, because people who have stack are usually people who don't genuinely believe in whatever they trying to sell you, okay? And I believe that if you're gonna give God some praise, you got to have some funk on it, you know, put a little funk on it. Funk is, people think that funk is a music genre. All right, because they misunderstood what James Brown was talking about, and those who know what funk really is. Funk is something that comes from the inside out. All right, and so when I say if it ain't got no funk on it, that means if you ain't gonna pour your whole self into something, ain't no need you even bothering it, you know, or even messing with it. You know, people that play around on the instruments and they go to school and they learn how to, okay, this chord should follow this progression in order to be in tune or harmonious. They don't have a clue what funk is, because funk comes from the inside out. And when an artist pour themselves into their work, there isn't any particular pattern that has to be followed in order for them to express that, because that's what creativity is all about. Now, this topic is talking about miracles, and the reason I chose to play my keyboard this particular broadcast is because it would be considered as a miracle that I know how to play the keyboard and have not been taught any chords or any of that. I don't know any of that. I still don't, and I rock the house. And that would be, people say, wow, it's a miracle. How do you do that? Because usually people describe things they don't understand as being a miracle, all right? But anything miraculous, or what people consider as being miraculous, may have an appearance of being unexplainable, but it's very explainable if you know the elements and principles that govern our universe. Okay, and one of those elements that I utilize when coming up with music or creating music, or when I play my keyboard, one of those elements is the principle of connecting. Okay, connecting frequencies. Okay, people that don't believe in the cosmos and things of that nature, well, that's fine. But perhaps you can understand that the human brain is electrical. Okay, our bodies give off electricity. This is why you can rub your foot on a carpet or something like that, and you get a you'll shock somebody if you touch them after you do that, because people, we have an electric frequency, all right? And this is why if you are dying, the doctors can sometimes revive you with that shock thing. You know, the two things that they have hooked up to a machine, and they electrically charge you, all right? And sometimes they can revive you with that. Okay, so that's part of the technique that I use. This is why I have to, some of my performances I wasn't too pleased with, because they would tamper with the speaker system and the monitors where I can hear, because I play by, I have to feel the electrical impulses of the keyboard, all right? And I have to feel it, and that's why I say got to have funk on it. I got to feel it, you know, to play it. And also have to hear it. I have to feel the music. So that's the best way that I can explain it to you, but it's very spiritual, okay? But it's explainable in that regard, that I have to feel it and connect with the frequencies that the instrument is giving off, and then I can flow with it, and you know, and working together mechanically with my fingers and and flowing with the frequency. Also learned that playing the keyboard is dancing in our actuality. And so what I do is I dance with my fingers, okay? So when I play a song, I actually do a little, somewhat of a dance. And so I dance with my fingers. So that they can't teach you in school. They don't know anything about that. And so they couldn't teach you that in school. That's something that God taught me. He said that playing the keyboard is somewhat very similar to dancing. And you have to stay on beat when you're dancing. And you can do anything you want to, but you got to come back to square one, you know, I see. All right. So basically, that's what I do, you know. I dance with my fingers. So if someone saw me playing, they would say, oh, man, that's miraculous that you can play. You don't know no keys or no chords or anything like that. But the truth of the matter is it is very simply explained in the fact that I basically dance with my fingers on the keyboard, okay, and I do dance steps to make certain sounds and to harmonize the sounds. I dance to the beat. It's just that simple. A lot of things that we would consider as being miracle can very easily be explained with this simple word, strategy. Strategy. And so when we remove strategy or the principles that govern certain things, this is why it seems impossible, because we're not flowing within the strategy or the principles that govern that particular thing, because everything has a principle that governs it, just like gravity governs our ability to stay grounded, okay, and the laws of motion governs our ability to fly an airplane. See, with enough force and such, this is how we're able to fly, right? So a lot of things can be explained. Now, I wish that scientists would get a hold of this. Of the truth that God is real, and he knows a whole lot more than they do. And if they consult him, he can easily explain things to them. But when they're trying to explain him away, well, that's not going to ever happen, because that doesn't go along with the principles and the strategy of the principles of this universe, all right? So, or of this realm, however you want to put it, it's all the same. Okay, just using different words to describe the same thing. So no, I don't believe in miracles. Miracles implies that something impossible was made possible, and that isn't a reality for me. Okay, for me, it's more so things that seem impossible only because we don't understand how they can be possible. All right, just because we don't understand or know the method, strategy, or principles how to make them possible, that doesn't mean that they were impossible to begin with. It just means we had a lack of knowledge. So it's a difference in something being impossible and something just being unexplainable. See, so that it's a big difference in that, and that's why I don't believe in miracles, because there are a lot of things that we just don't understand just yet, and the reason we don't understand them is because we're not willing to accept certain things. Okay. Like I said, with the scientists, a lot of times they will try to reject the element of God, and so therefore it's a lot of things going to continue to be impossible to them, all right, to them, because they are not willing to accept the possibilities of a God, all right? And so another thing is that I notice is that people who reject the possibility of a God, that is impossible. And I would really, I would really consider that as a miracle if someone could disprove God. Again, that's what's impossible. Okay, we want to talk about impossibility. No way you could do that. No way, no way. Not happening. So that would be a miracle, but that ain't gonna never happen. That would be a miracle. Yeah, as always, I would tell you, okay, many times we're looking for answers, okay, to questions. We're looking for the answers to the questions that gnaw at us the most. And the only reason that we are unable to embark upon the answers to those questions is because we're unwilling to accept the truth, or we're unwilling to accept the answers. The answers sometimes be right there in our face, but we're unwilling to accept it, all right? And if you really want to know the truth, first things first that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to keep it real, all right? So as always, I say, keep it real or take your eyes back to fantasy land, because miracles don't exist.